Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. I am Kishalay. So in today's video, I'm going to talk about my PhD interview experiences at IIT-Kanpur in the domain of machine learning and AI. So I've already shared a couple of videos regarding my experiences at IISc and IIT Bombay. And if you haven't watched that video, so I'll be given a link in the description, or maybe it will come in the I button. So if you're interested, you can go and watch it out. Now coming to today's topic. So at IIT Kanpur for PhD interview in the machine learning and AI domain. So there I have only appeared for only one panel, and in that particular panel there are three professors were there. And now the whole interview process, there was two parts actually. So first one is like you have to give a small presentation like around 15 minutes regarding your any of the research project that you have pursued in the past. And second is a technical round. So after the presentation, they will ask some fundamental questions from linear algebra, probability, and then data structure, algorithm, coding, and machine learning if you are confident about machine. Now coming to the first part where you have to present your work in front of them. You have to give a small presentation. So they have sent me a set of instructions through mail that what should be there in the presentation or not. So I'll just read it out from their mail. So you have to give a small presentation. Time limit is maximum 15 minutes on any research project that you have pursued in the past. The presentation could be your bachelor or master's thesis or a research project that you might have done or are doing in the company at your work, and or maybe any other research oriented project. You could also present a research paper that you might have implemented. The topic of research can be fairly general and can be anything related to computer science, but if possible related to machine learning and AI. You are required to prepare a presentation and present it during the interview. Maximum time limit of the presentation is 15 minutes, and this is strict time limit. Obviously, if you can't finish it within 15 minutes, they will stop you. And the presentation should describe what research problem is being solved, what are the methods that were used to solve the problem, and what was the novelty and shortcomings, and is it possible to improve further. And finally, they have mentioned again that keep your presentation brief as the maximum time limit is 15 minutes. So I will suggest that whatever work you have done, if you have done a good research work in your master's or bachelor thesis, or maybe a good work you are doing currently in your company or where you are working, so make it much more mathematically kind of, I think, strong to portray that, and also keep your presentation such that it actually showcase your research capability. So for me, it's like I have included my master thesis and also the work currently I'm working in IIT-Kanpur. So both I have included in the presentation and presented in front of them. So there are kind of two projects was there, and I presented in front of them. So I'll suggest you that you have to present that what are your contribution to that particular research project, so that they will convince that you are a potential candidate for doing the PhD. Now once this presentation is over, so the next round is the technical round where they will ask you few fundamental questions from maybe from the presentation or from any of the subjects from computer science. So for me, there are three professors who are there, as I was saying in the panel. So first professor started asking me from machine learning and regarding that project part. So he asked me what is overfitting and how we typically avoid them. And then he started asking me from graph neural network, like what is graph neural network, and give a mathematical formulation of graph neural network. So because my presentation was related to graph neural network, and currently I'm working related to that field, so he asked me those questions, and then he asked me explain inductive and transductive settings in case of graph neural network. So graph neural network, there is a concept called inductive setting and transductive setting. So he asked me to explain that one. Then the next professor, he started asking from data structure and algorithm. So he asked me what is heap, like mean heap or max heap, and then he asked me how we will construct a mean heap and what would be the time complexity. Then he asked me that how we will remove or pick up the second minimum element of the heap and what could be the time complexity. So this is fairly the questions he asked from this professor asked me from data structure and algorithm. And then finally, the last professor, he asked me a question related to probability, and it was pretty simple. And then he asked me to write the pseudocode, right? Given two strings, find if first substring is a subsequence of the seconds. and he told me to write that particular pseudocode, and he asked me what is the time complexity. Yeah, so that's it. Yeah, so that's it about the overall interview round at IIT Kanpur. So it went around 30 minutes. And if you are like, my suggestion will be that if you are interested of appearing in to appear in a PhD program in IIT Kanpur for machine learning in AI domain, so I will suggest that first of all, the thing is that you have to make a good presentation, showcasing your research potential. Like try to present something that where you are solving a research problem or open problem, so that you can portray your research capability or solving a research problem. And second thing is prepare these subjects, like as I was saying, that probability, linear algebra, data structure algorithm coding, and machine learning, if you're confident about it. So these are the two things that you have to keep it in your mind. And yeah, I mean, it was like pretty straightforward compared to other IITs or IISc. Like, it is simply like, it's a pure machine learning based interview where they're asking you about your projects also, and like the stuffs related to machine learning and AI. Yeah, so that's it about today's video. I know it's a very short one because I've only appeared only one panel at IIT Kanpur. So yeah, if you like the video, please like it and share it with other people who are interested doing PhDs and all in IITs. And also, if you let me know what are other topics you want me to make videos of related to other stuffs, like IISc, IITs and GATE and all. And if you want to be connected, please subscribe my channel. So that's about today's video. So I'll be making a couple of more videos regarding these experiences at different IITs, and then maybe I'll be switching to other videos. Okay, see you in the next video. Bye. Machine learning.